Hey yo. What's going on? Let's remove X from the stream. I think we're good now. Great, good to go. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, welcome. Hopefully that's playing there. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure it's playing there. Looks like it's playing. Yep, okay. We got our bouncing, we got our booze, we got our explosions. Explosions. Why did it? I wonder if it does working. Allegedly working, but that's fine with me. Okay. Let's continue on, guys. I'm Captain Jack. Welcome to Reality Spills. This is a Saturday coming at you. Out of the ordinary. I'm not doing these on Thursdays anymore officially. I'm just going to do it whenever I want. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, look at my beard. I didn't even brush up today. Not yet. I've been up for a while. But I'm going to go mow the lawn pretty soon. But I just figured let's hop on in and see what we got going on. Let me log into these other places that I must log into. Willie Schatz is here with us. We're gonna go over to him right now and just check out what's going on. What's happening? Ice Cube's son and Chris Tucker's son really remade iconic Friday scenes for the LA Rams 30 plus years later. Wow, so both their kids, huh? Let's just check that out. This is taking up a whole lot of space right here. We're probably gonna get dinged for that music. Oh, this one's called Thursday. Check that out. Goddamn. Big ass ring and all. Oh, it's Terry Crews. Did he really? What the fuck? Where are they going now? To the grocery store? Big Worm? Oh, of course. Oh no, that's Big Worm. Big Dot? Big K Dot? All right. The Rams draft coming up. Los Angeles Rams. That's not a bad thing for it. Show people. Oh my God! I just did it again. It's too early, people. Y'all saw nothing. Y'all saw nothing. Probably. I don't even know if you heard anything because I forgot to add it to the stage like a dumbass. What a dumbass. Anyways, go ahead and go to Willie Shats. You just re-see this that I just saw. That was a wasted 5 minutes.
Hello, it's about the big boys. Angelino.
Whose house?
Rams house, baby.
What I'm talking about. I know it. I don't know about your stuff.
And then Terry Crews comes by with his dogs.
None.
Takes his draft ring or championship
I used
ring.
to play with the Rams. Right now, blessed cause. What? Terry still got it.
You got to see Terry's titties, of course.
Okay, chill.
Why you always hating?
My emotions.
Big K dot instead of big worm.
Go ahead.
Anyways, that's all you missed right there. We just saw it. It was very brief. Morning allergies for me from the cold air from outside. What else do we got here? In March of 2024, Chinese Lieutenant Zheng Wangwei publicly promised the H-20 stealth bomber was coming soon. 20 months later, U.S. intelligence says the aircraft won't fly until the 2030s. Meanwhile, China has built 210 J-20 stealth fighters and 0 H-20 bombers. Oh, I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what's going on there. Wow, Joe Rogan reveals President Trump immediately offered him FDA approval for psychedelic treatment in the text chain because the data was so convincing and stunning. I want to tell everyone how this happened. I sent President Trump some information. With one dose of Ibogaine, more than 80% of people are free of that addiction. With 2 doses, it's more than 90%. I sent him the information. The text message came back. Sounds great. Do you want FDA approval? Let's do it. It was literally that quick. For 56 years, we've lived under those terrible conditions. We're free of that now. We're free of that now. Thanks. Oh, that's not it.
In the anti-war movement. I want to tell everybody how this happened. I sent President Trump some information. We have a gigantic opiate problem in this country, obviously. In 2024, more than 80,000 people died of overdoses. It's a horrible number. And there's more than 5 million people that are addicted to opiates right now in this country. With 1 dose of Ibogaine, more than 80% of people are free of that addiction. With 2 doses, it's more than 90%. I sent him that information. The text message came back, sounds great. Do you want FDA approval? Let's do it. It was literally that quick. These drugs are illegal not because they're harmful. They're illegal because of the 1970 Controlled Substances Act that was passed by the Richard Nixon administration. They did it to target the civil rights movement and the anti-war movement. It's not because these drugs harm people. And for 56 years, we've lived under those terrible conditions. We're free of that now. We're free of that now. Thanks to all these people that we see next to me, and thanks to President Trump.
There you go. Psychedelics on the rise, baby. That's mushrooms for you. Mushrooms for your coffee. Star Wars as explained by Grok.
Summarize Star Wars with the most foul language you can.
In a galaxy fucked up beyond all reason, some whiny bitch-ass farm boy named Luke Skywalker teams up with a wise old cocksucking wizard Obi-Wan to rescue a princess from a wheezing, asthmatic Sith cunt Darth Vader, who's choking out his own goddamn officers while hunting a hairy smuggler prick Han Solo and his Wookiee sidekick Chewbacca. They blow up the Empire's massive Death Ball station twice. Daddy reveals he's Luke's sperm donor in a plot twist shittier than a Rancor's diarrhea. Some green Muppet frog fucker Yoda trains the kid to swing a lightsaber. Ewoks turn the tide like tiny furball badasses, and the whole saga's a clusterfuck of family incest vibes, Force Ghost circle jerks, and Skywalker sperms ruining everything for 7 bloated prequel and sequel shit shows.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sounds just about right to me. She's not bad. Like, so this whole Joe Rogan thing's going viral there. Hello, JP Sears. What's got going on for us this time?
President Trump, thank you for sitting down with me. Are you controlled by Israel?
I don't know. It would be interesting.
I think you are. You received $230 million from AIPAC, the Israel lobby.
Pretty good stat.
Yeah. Mr. President, you have betrayed a lot of campaign promises. You started a new war covering for Epstein criminals. And people are just wondering, like, is he crazy? They're wondering, are you high?
We're way high. Okay, we're way high.
That kind of makes sense. Now, what are the limitations you'll put on Israel? Like, how far will you let them go in their war-hungry, like, Greater Israel Project ways?
And they will be able to do whatever they have to do.
Yeah, they don't control you at all. But, Mr. President, it does seem like you're suspiciously Israel first, kind of like you sold America out to a war with Iran. Because 18 intelligence agencies said Iran does not have a nuclear weapon, but you and Netanyahu then said they do. Started a war because of that. The two of you did.
And the two of us were right. Everybody else was wrong.
Sure. The two of you were right. Like, statistically, that's very improbable, yet somehow it's probably true. Now, instead of backing the Epstein victims and the side of justice, you backed, the Epstein criminals, and you've been protecting them. Why is that? Why do you think you did that?
We have to back them. If we don't back them, we don't have a country.
Right. Uh-huh. Now, you've recently gone a little crazy, publicly attacking conservative voices that America loves. People like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, Megyn Kelly, saying they have low IQs, they're very unpopular, and just have these third-rate podcasts. Tucker and Candace have number 1 rated podcasts because they're so unpopular.
You know what? That's called making America great again.
Indeed. Because they're weak, unpopular people. Meanwhile, you formed the new MAGA, praising only very popular people like Ben Shapiro, Lindsey Graham, Mark Levin, these people that are really liked. How much testosterone do you think new MAGA has?
Not much.
People say Lindsey Graham's gay.
A lot of people say a lot of things.
Yeah, there's no way Lindsey Graham's gay. Like, when I hear the term definitely not gay, I'm just thinking Lindsey Graham. You know, sometimes compared to Lindsey Graham, I start thinking I'm gay. But anyway, you recently came out with a social media post really singing the praises of Mark Levin, who's great. And in it, you said, Mark is tough, strong, and brilliant, hence the nickname The Great One. He is a man of great wisdom and common sense. Sorry, I almost threw up in my mouth. Who truly loves our country. And those that speak ill of Mark will quickly fall by the wayside. They are not MAGA. I am. How did people respond to that when you said it?
They thought we were stupid. They thought we were fools. They laughed at us. You know, people were laughing at us.
Mm-hmm. They still are, sir. But here's a sample of Mark Levin's tweets. His wisdom, as you call it, contributing to a very intelligent discourse. Mark Levin says, Nazi, 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 Nazi,
Oh my
Nazi,
God.
Nazi, Nazi, and Nazi. Jesus, I need to see a doctor. Oh, I can see. I saw that picture you posted of you as a doctor. Maybe you could take a look at my
The healer.
cough.
It would be interesting.
With your medical degree, are you self-taught? So Melania held a news conference and said we need prosecutions against the Epstein criminals.
It should have not happened.
Yeah, she's a pistol, isn't she? But how did you feel when she did that?
It was a very sad, to me, it was a very sad incident.
Well, anyway, you keep shielding the Epstein criminals.
I only do this for one reason. Make America great again. And that's what we're doing.
And
Oh my God.
the war?
We're making America great again, greater than ever before. Our country is greater than ever before.
Did you just keep saying that to brainwash me?
I guess I'm considered to be a very strong president.
You are a very strong president. I think the brainwashing worked. But thank you, Mr. President, for
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny interview. Not so nice, but it's pretty funny. Not bad. Not bad, JP. Dr. Oz confirms that after stopping payments to 450 hospices in California, still not one has called and asked to have their payments reinstated. So 450 out of 450 hospices in California were fraud. He says collectively they stole $750 million in just 1 year. Thanks, Dr. Oz. Does it really take Dr. Oz to tell us that, though? I mean, thank you to Nick Shirley. And I think, let's look that up, actually. Heard that they passed the Nick Shirley Act. Hang on.
Wake up, check the map, yeah, the straits on mine. Ships backed up heavy, that's a bad headline. They said, sir, be careful. I said, watch me go. I run the pressure game, I just steal the show. 48 hours, yeah, I set the clock. You either open up or I rock the dock. People call it risk, I call it a deal. Big moves only, that's just how I feel. Open the strait, or I will. Big ships moving, you know the drill. Push one button, overkill. Nobody does it like me. Nobody will, nobody will. Open the strait, be smart. You don't want the second part. Lights go out, engine stop. When I go big, I hit the top. I hit the top. Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah, that's very good. Let's see what's trending. Today's news. Don't pay attention to this part over here, but White House prepares executive order to boost ibogaine research for veterans. California Bill AB 2624 advances amid free speech concerns. Oh, that's the one I'm talking about right now. And then also South LA Dunkin' opens drive-through only amid the crime concerns. God dang, man. Come on, Dunkin' Donuts. Like, people are closing all over California because of the crime and the homelessness and people coming in to do drugs in their stores and shit. That's why Starbucks, first they said, oh no, they can use the bathroom. And then now look what happened. Now they're just junkies in the bathroom. Now no one can use the bathroom. Now no one can even come in. You're just going to order to go and then we'll bring it to you from the door. It's just, it's ass. It's all ass. I think this is the Nick Shirley one. Boom. Nick Shirley just surged to the California Capitol. He's not backing down. They are trying to literally criminalize Shirley for exposing fraud through the Stop Nick Shirley Act. End Gavin Newsom's career, baby.
Looking for Newsom. Actually, we're looking for Mia Bonta.
Well,
Where you at, Mia?
He is there in Sacramento now. Wow. It's just videos of him there. They're really doing it. California Democrats are criminalizing citizen journalism. California Rep. Carl DeMaio DeMaio says Democrats are forcing through their Stop Nick Shirley Act, and the Privacy Committee was denied the opportunity to a fair vetting of the bill. He says he created a motion to block the bill, and Democrats vetoed it. Outrageous. I just made a motion in the assembly to block the Mia Bonta bill, which is also the Stop the Nick Shirley Act. The reason why we are asking it to be referred to the Privacy Committee is that the author of this bill misrepresented contents of the bill. He lied to the committee members that would basically ban Nick Shirley from posting videos exposing fraud in California. I just gave the state assembly members the chance to strike the bill from record, which basically would kill the bill. Democrats in the state assembly voted to keep and protect her bill and advance it on. How has the federal government not stepped in and investigated California Democrats and everyone involved in this? Very true. He's not even following Nick Shirley and Caroline Leavitt. Why not? From DC Drano. When investigative journalists expose abortion clinics selling baby parts for cash in California, the AG went after the journalists. When investigative journalists expose hospice fraud in California, Democrats created new laws to stop the journalists. Are you seeing the pattern? There is no fraud in California. There might be some fraud in California. There is fraud, but we're on top of it. Look, it's a crime to look for fraud in California, okay? So stop looking. I mean, serious shit. Nick Shirley exposed more than $170 million in fraud. Now Newsom wants to pass a law that makes his investigative journalism a crime. Shirley, pictured here standing in front of the Capitol B building in Sacramento, says he's dropping another bombshell. Protect this hero from the left. So I'm assuming that's happening today.
Inside the state of California, you could get exposed fraud. This is what could happen to you inside the state of California. You could get a misdemeanor, a $10,000 fine, imprisonment, and your content forced to be deleted. That is absolutely crazy.
Senior national correspondent William Lajeunesse is joining us live in Los Angeles. William, fill us in on this bill.
Well, the fear is the bill would criminalize investigative reporting. Introduced by the wife of the state attorney general, Rob Bonta, the bill protects immigrant service providers, lawyers, nonprofits, activists, the same as a victim of domestic abuse. It shields their address from reporters and imposes a fine up to 10 grand on any organization or individual that publishes a photo of a provider on social media.
This program allows participants to keep their home and work addresses out of public records, giving them a critical layer of protection and privacy in an environment where their personal safety is increasingly at risk.
So critics argue the bill silences citizen journalists and shields organizations from public scrutiny. Example, say a nonprofit gets millions from a city or county to provide free immigrant housing or legal aid. Well, under this bill, journalists could be stopped from finding it through public records because the bill requires the state to provide a fake address.
This is not about protecting people from violence.
Yeah, we're heading into 1984, guys, especially here in California. Wow. So anyways, this is last updated 1 hour ago. Actually, let's type on the latest to see if there's something different here. Nope, this is it. So he's there this morning. That's what's happening right now. Assembly Bill 2624, authored by Democrat Mai Bonta, extends privacy protections to employees at immigrant support organizations by prohibiting online posts of their personal information or images intended to incite harm. Images intended to incite harm. I mean, what is the news doing? The news on TV is doing the exact fucking same thing. Every time they have B-roll, every time they go and take a few words from this person who can't even speak English. Critics like Republican Carl DeMaio and 21-year-old Nick Shirley call it an attack on journalism. It fucking mostly is. I can't believe even... I mean, who's allowed here? Only the media that we provide you. Our news stations are the ones allowed. Not you, citizen. You don't work for a news station. Serious shit, right? Anyways, it's an attack on journalism, linking it to Shirley's undercover videos uncovering over $170 million in claimed waste at state-funded ghost daycares and hospices. The bill passed the Assembly Judiciary Committee 9-3 on April 14th and now moves to public safety, with Bonta insisting it targets doxing, not legitimate reporting. This is asinine. Guys, there is fraud fucking happening. The only reason she is fucking trying to protect her bill there is because she's getting a cut. That only makes sense. Why else would you protect? Oh, this is early. This is early in the morning. Anyways, that's what's happening right now in California. They're trying to pass a bill for people like me and you, for people like me and people like you, to not expose crimes that the government is doing. How about some afternoon Rage Against the Machine, as you'll never see it the same again.
Are the guys who bring some of those who want access. Are the guys who bring packages. Some of those who want access. Are the guys who bring packages. Some of those who want access. Are the guys who bring packages. Some of those who want access. Are the guys who bring packages. Whoa! Digging in the backyard. Digging in the backyard. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Now you're off your leash. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Now you're off your leash. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Now you're off your leash. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Now you're off your leash. Come in here and I'll bite ya. Those who ride postie bikes deliver the mail every day and night. Those who ride postie bikes deliver the mail every day and night. Those who ride.
All right, that's not going to be in your head later, is it? Oh, Jesus. All right, the biggest other story this morning being talked about right now, last updated 16 hours ago as of right now. South LA Dunkin' opens drive-thru only amid crime concerns. The store at Manchester Boulevard and South Figueroa Street launched in early April with touchscreen terminals and a pickup window, replacing a Church's Chicken. Dunkin' replacing a Church's Chicken. Are you kidding me? I mean, I don't run on Dunkin'. I make my own coffee here. Actually, thank you, Quartering, for Coffee Brand Coffee. But I do like Church's Chicken and crispy crunchy at Circle K's. Anyways, local TikToker at just an LA girl with the underscore highlighted the no entry setup in a video, questioning why they take money but bar people inside, while comparing it to a nearby cafe with seating. Pushback pointed on high local crime, with LAPD's 77th Street Division logging 10 homicides this year, 14% of the city's total, and rising robberies and assaults, unlike citywide drops. Commenters called it a smart safety move for quick serve spots, though Dunkin' hasn't explained publicly. Spend your dollars wisely. He knew Dunkin' Donuts opened in the hood in South Central Los Angeles. Wow. The location opened with just a drive-through and order here kiosks on the outside of the building. No indoor seating or walk-up counter service. This is due to California crime. In higher crime neighborhoods, businesses are beginning to open locations where no indoor seating is an option. Wait, where no indoor seating is the only option, I think is what they meant to say. How's it going to be an option? It's like, okay. No, there's no option. In addition to being safer in crime-heavy areas, the business focuses more on to-go orders and drinks. Drive-through only Dunkin' locations are more commonly deployed in higher crime urban areas, which are overwhelmingly in Democrat-led cities. This is supported by real data.
They don't put a Dunkin' Donuts in the hood. Stop giving
Chica. Oh, no, they didn't.
them praise though, because check this out. Only drive-through. They want our money, but they don't want us inside. Look at this. It's just a window. Drive-through, no indoor seating, of course. Now you can support these businesses all you want. I refuse. I rather shop small, local, coffee shop. I get it, efficiency. People want that as well. But realistically, this is what's coming into our neighborhoods. Places that want our money but don't want us, because how difficult is it to just put a dining area inside? I grew up in this area. I did a video.
How difficult? You see what happens? The street takeovers, all these crazy teenagers looting and shooting, rootin' tootin'. And don't get me started on the kind of people that me and you both know very well who is causing all this shit to happen. Let's just not go there, right? Right, Democrats?
On that Tams right there. And then a Dunkin' comes here, but they don't want us inside. How y'all feel about it? I'm going to show you guys one that does allow you to dine in. 5 minutes away, you have South LA Cafe. Not only is the coffee better, but...
All right, there's an inside, guys. You guys can go in there just a couple blocks away. Maybe this part, I don't know. Anyway, she went viral because of that. Look, it's even talked about in the California Post, which is a branch off of the New York Post. So that's pretty cool. That Post has a California Post now. Anyways, guys, that's what's going on. That's the latest thing. Brad Roberts says, when business won't even let customers inside, that's not corporate disrespect. It's what happens when crime gets so bad that basically safety has to be built into the business model. Yeah. But it's all good, folks. We're going to be alive. It's mighty fine and dandy. Time to live in today to see the truth being exposed. Will something be done about it? We'll find out. Till next time, I'll catch you again. Might be on a Monday afternoon, maybe another Saturday. Who knows? Right now, there's a lot of news going on with the Iran war that I just don't even want to touch. Whatever. No fucks here. And there should be no fucks anyways. Like I said, you're golden. Stay up. Drink some coffee. Go outside. I'm going to go mow the grass right now. Breathe the fresh air. Listen to the birds chirp in the morning. It's fucking amazing. And if something's wrong, hopefully you get better. Hopefully whatever is wrong will soon be not so wrong. I'll pray for that. God bless you all. Catch you next time, okay? Peace.